I'll get going on my phone as well and start sending links that we're live. Oh!
We're not live, are we?
Happy New Year! Yeah.
Hi, nobody.
I'll be there in a minute. We are live.
We are live. Hi, Lucy.
Yeah. Right, let me just quickly go on the group and then I can start sending links.
Happy New Year. Shit. I hate looking at my hair.
It's not 9 o'clock yet, you swore.
Hey. I know, sorry, I swore.
Right.
Hi, everyone coming on.
Right, and what's going on? Oh, my Facebook's closed.
I wish I could see. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Lorraine. Hi, Wayne.
Do you know what? I watched back another video that we were on the other day.
Hi, Kirsty. Yeah.
And I'm doing the same bloody face expression.
Well,
The one that you go on and I'm like,
Do you know what I noticed when I was looking on there? I'm sure someone the other day did to me. They were commenting on it.
yes.
And,
Yes.
and I thought, oh my God, it's not live.
No, that's what I put. Did you see the comments I put?
No, I didn't see what you put.
Because I put, they were putting...
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Happy New
Hi.
Year.
You both look
Oh,
amazing.
thank you. We don't feel it.
Oh, thank you, Jane. Don't feel it.
Ah, she looks great, Jen, don't she?
Yeah, 4 weeks
What
now.
about your mother? What about your mother, Jenna Layton?
Yeah, really? No. Right, let me see if please let me go on this.
Hi,
one.
Kerry. Happy New Year, darling. Are we feeling better? No. In a blinking nutshell, no.
I'm having a problem. I keep getting this every time.
No, Jenna lost her Facebook. She's had to create a new one.
Yeah, I saw that. Right. I am gonna. We won't.
Hi,
do
Gina. Oh, Jenna says you look incredible.
Oh, thank you. I
Oh,
thought
what
that
about
was
me,
you.
bitch?
I thought that was about you.
What about your mother?
Hang on, page. Please.
What's that expression that says, what about you love her, but no? What's that expression? From another mother.
I've never heard anything about another lover. I don't know what you're talking about.
Who's that with you, Sue? Oh, this is my new friend, Emma.
Hi.
Don't she look amazing?
Yeah, I'm gonna buy a wig though.
She's buying a wig.
Hate my...
Extensions.
Look, you can't put extensions.
Jen, can she have extensions in her hair?
You can't. It's too short, isn't it? It's like far too short. You can't put extensions in there.
Oh, thank you, Gina. It's lovely to be back. Hi, Chris. Who's
Right.
that with you, Sue, down Layton?
Shmee.
My bed is full of catnip. Itchy. Vicky. What? Your bed is full of what? Catnip. Itchy. It must be your eyes, Em.
Oh, I've lost the plot.
Yeah, we've lost the plot. Anyway, Happy New Year to each and every one of you.
I hope you all had a fab Christmas.
Yeah. Did we? No. Somebody booked me Christmas dinner, but never mind.
Oh, I can't get online. This is really...
Dreadlocks. Look, Wayne's saying dreadlocks. Now that would suit you.
Yeah.
Wouldn't
Oh
it?
my God, I could have those tight plaited things.
Yeah,
with
you could be a raster.
No. I'm a bit too pale for this for Rasta.
Dreadlocks, lol, yeah. Yeah. We're up for the dreadlocks. Anyway, guys, really nice to be back on the live. Obviously, we've not been on because we've been giving Emma some time to heal after her operation.
Look at us, we're both sitting. We need binoculars.
We need glasses. Should have gone to Specsavers. Hi, everyone coming on. Really nice to see you all, guys, honestly. Hi, Jamie.
Hi, Jay. Jay, can you go and tell Chris I can't log on to Facebook, please? Oh, he's already watching, isn't he? Babe, I can't get on.
Happy New Year to you, Anne-Marie.
Happy New Year.
Bridget Edwards. Hi, Bridget.
Do you know, I can't... Right, I can't even speak.
Seriously,
I feel like
we're
we're sitting
nuts.
in gormless. And then when I go watch it back later, my face will be like that.
And mine would be like that. Bless our little hearts. We are trying, seriously.
Can you please like and share?
Hi,
Because
Lizzie.
For some reason, I can't get anything up, so I can't send links out to everyone. I can't share links to everyone, so I'm a bit stuck. So like and share.
Oh, yeah, like and share, everyone. Obviously, the more the merrier. You girls are a giggle. We're nuts, aren't we? Seriously.
Yeah.
But, hey-ho. Do you know what? The thing is, it's part of who we are, isn't it? And we are a bit nutty and a bit off with the fruit of the loom, whatever they call it. But,
Fruit of the loom!
I don't know where I got that from.
That's a t-shirt.
I know.
We like t-shirts.
Don't you think that sounds good, fruit of the loom? No, that means we're nuts.
T-shirt, it's a t-shirt. We're a bit t-shirt, we are.
Yeah, we're a bit t-shirty. Hi, we missed you too, Lizzie. You look like a different person, Emma. Oh,
Thank you.
you go, girly.
Thank you.
Love your non-knowledge of gadgets. I make my own up as I go along.
Yeah? Do you know what, right? We could go to Dragon's Den, yeah. I'll tell you.
We go in and put this proposition to them, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
But anyway, we do take our work very seriously.
Yes.
That is the one thing we do take very seriously. Otherwise, we wouldn't be doing it.
No.
What's Jenny got to say?
I know, mad. Mad?
Look at her tiny arms and neck.
Oh, I'm still talking about
Oh, they're still talking about you.
Well, in 4 weeks, guys, I've lost 2.5 stone.
Amazing, isn't it?
So, 2.5 stone.
And in 4 weeks, I've put on 2.5
No,
stone.
you bloody haven't.
I was looking at myself in the mirror today thinking, what the hell? I'm going to get fat. And Emma's going to come in like this. Anyway, yeah, so.
Yeah.
Right, have we got Leanne on here? Gina's
Thank
saying
you.
well done.
Thank you. I have no idea. Do we know? Oh, I had a stomach bypass. Linda. Sorry, I need to have like, what's it called?
Goggle eyes? Goggle eyes?
Laser eye vision.
Laser eye vision.
Whatever it's called. Can't see. Yeah, no, I had a stomach bypass on the 3rd of December. Supposed to help like with a lot of health stuff. So yeah.
Yes, big operation though.
Yeah,
Isn't
it?
it? Very big operation. But hey, you survived it and you're here to tell the tale.
Bloody did.
Right, what we're going to do tonight, guys, yeah? We're going to, first of all, we've got... Leanne, is Leanne on?
I don't know. Darling, can you please message Leanne to tell her that we are live? I
yeah,
can't
because
get
she's
on.
actually booked on for the first reading. And then I do believe,
We have another.
it is Alan who's booked in after.
Yeah, Aaron. You will
After
see his
Leanne.
name as Charles Xavier,
Yeah.
the X-Man. The main
I'm so glad you told us your real name because I would think calling you Charles and would thought she ain't very psychic. Great start. Yeah. She's definitely off with the fairies. But yeah, what we're going to be doing tonight, guys, as I say, we've got Hi Les Babes.
Oh, Chris. Oh no. Oh, Charles is there. Look. Oh, look. He's got thumbs up as well.
Who's that?
Charles.
Oh, Charles. Oh,
Aaron.
right, Aaron. Hi, Aaron. Hi, girls. Lovely to have you back. Thank you, Denise. Hello, Les. Hello.
Oh, look. It's doing it again. I can't get into Facebook. It's gadgets and spirits.
Do you know, they don't work. Do you know what? I've got this little, look at my watch. I haven't showed you. Now, my little grandson bought me this gorgeous little watch. I don't know if you can see it out of his own money, bless him. And I was so touched.
Oh my God. That's, how like? Isn't that how like crystal?
Yeah, it is how like crystal. And I was so chuffed with it because he spent his own money, bless him. I mean, he's only 10. And I haven't worn a watch in so long because I've got so sick of, they stop, clocks stop, like you saying, electrics get interfered with.
Yeah.
As long as that's all they're interfering with, we don't mind. But so I've actually got a watch on now, guys, so I can tell the time.
And mine's a gadget. Mine's
Oh yeah,
because mine's a smartwatch, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it might not work
Yeah.
as much as it
But
would.
this actually does happen when you've got a lot of psychic energy in the room. Like for example, you've got all the energy that's coming from us as psychic mediums, and then obviously you've got all the energy that are coming from the spirits that are gathering in the room, that are, you know, they know what's going to be happening tonight. I mean, obviously our guides are overseeing it all and bringing them in, opening the door and bringing them in and inviting them in. So you can imagine the build-up of energy. So it's bound to sometimes, I don't know, maybe flick lights or cut us off or do crazy things like that. But it's all good. Hi, Bridget. That's second Bridget. There's two Bridgets on mine.
Oh, two Bridgets. Hi.
Hiya.
Okay. I can share it, but I can't go into it. That's weird.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so what we're going to do first, guys, as I say, do we have Leanne online, did we say?
I've just tagged her in it there now.
Okay, lovely. So we're just going to wait for Leanne to come on and do Leanne's reading. And then we have another reading booked in by Aaron. So we're going to do Aaron's reading after that. Then we're going to use the spirit board, which I'm going to show you guys for the ones that perhaps haven't been, you know, on before. This is a spirit board. It's an angel spirit board. I'm just going to read the back of this to you because I think it's like a lovely opening up type of prayer.
I love that.
And it says, "Be not alarmed. Please take my hand and follow me. A celestial realm of light awaits for thee. First step upon the golden shore, and I will." Oh, it's making me go cold. "And I will be your guide through heaven's door." So it's like saying to us, you know, we're going to be protected. I mean, spirit have many different ways of making communication. They either communicate through a psychic medium, or, as we all know, they can knock. They can use gadgets that we ask. There's been so much evidence where it's been proven that, you know, that psychic energy really is there and that they're able to communicate. So this board is just purely that. It's another way of us connecting to the other side, inviting them in. It's all, I'm not going to use the word control, because last time I used the word control, that silly lady who calls herself a medium actually said, "Oh my God, they think they can control the spirits." So I'm going to use another word as structure, okay? Our guides will structure it from this end and also from the other side, because it has to be structured. Otherwise, it's all going to go crazy and none of it's going to make sense.
Louise Lux, I keep seeing...
Hi, Andrea.
Purple rose.
That's my niece, Andrea.
Okay.
I keep seeing a purple... Oh, nice. Purple rose.
Well, now or at home around you? When are you seeing it?
I need to know how to turn off. My head is overwhelming.
Do you know what? If you can turn yours off, can we turn mine off? Because mine overwhelms me as well.
The only way you're going to do that, Vicky, my darling, is to try and find some quiet moments, yeah? Like, people think to go into meditation, you know, you need to sit there and do all this. No, you don't. You just need some quiet space on your own, even if you take yourself up to a bedroom, or do you know what, on the toilet. Honestly, it's a really good place to sit, clear your mind, because... when you've got a lot going on, it can get so overwhelming that everything's scattered. You don't know where, you know, what's coming from where. Just try and find that nice, quiet moment. Just sit, do some deep breathing in, breathing out. Just to lower yourself down into that nice, calm vibration. Yeah. And you need to try and do that, darling. And once you start learning how to do that, it's like your mind becomes less cluttered. Okay, and you're able to then put things into where they belong. Do you know what I mean? Rather than it all being one big whole thing.
Yeah. Do you know what? I'm sorry. I cut up a lot of the conversations.
No, I don't shut up. So yeah, go on.
No, I've been doing a lot of reading just lately about meditation, because obviously I've been trying to learn how to still mind. Because even though I'm actually quiet, I'm not. Because in here I'm talking all the time, and I don't shut up. And sometimes I get sick of my own voice, you know. And something keeps drawing me to candlelight and looking into a flame, and it's actually, if you were to sit and look into a flame, it can mesmerise to the point it can steal the mind and it can just sort of keep you in that moment, and it stops all the chatter. I haven't actually given it a go yet.
I've done it, you know, over the years, and it does work very well. But like Vicky, you're saying you've got 6 children. I get that. I come from a family of 6, and I often look back now and think, oh my God, how did my mum do it? seriously, because there's always someone's problem and things going on. But as I say, even if you sit in the toilet, I mean, years ago I worked in the children's play area at ESK, and I remember one day just sitting on the chair like this, just chilling out, and what I was doing is staring at, you know, that they had like faces of children's things on the side, and I just found myself staring, and as I was staring, I like heard somebody speaking to me, and that is just a way of just, you can sit there with your eyes open, seriously, on the toilet, bolt the door, go away, kids, I'm having a poo. Yeah, it takes a bit longer, doesn't it? So that you can just shut down and just still that mind, darling. And the more you learn to do that, it's finding your own space and your own time to relax those thoughts down. Yeah. You know, it's like bedtime, isn't it?
Yeah. Do you know what though?
I talk in my head constantly.
Yeah. It takes me
get on my own nerves.
Yeah, I'll get on my nerves.
Yeah. Honestly, seriously, sometimes I go, Sue, shut the up.
Yeah, I do the same to me.
So it is quite hard to do it, Vicky, but the more you practice it, the easier it will get, and it will help you, darling. Yeah. All right.
Definitely. I mean, I will give it. I'm going to give the flame a go, because obviously I've been reading a lot of. I want to get back to nature, and I want to go and sit on the seafront, and I want to go back. I actually want to go and take Alyssa, to, the forest, or sit on the downs, get her back to nature as well.
Yeah, lovely.
So I want to sort of start introducing all that sort of thing. But yeah, give it a go,
Oh, definitely. And, it's, again, even sitting in a park on the grass. When I was young, growing up, we had a park, and we, as a group, we always used to go over and sit on the grass, walk bare feet on the grass. It's just being in touch, as Emma said, with nature, watching the squirrels run around, and you're actually calming the mind down, and it's a nice, peaceful, or the beach is another good one, and hear the water, just concentrate on the water flapping, and, it can bring down those, scattered over minds. Yeah. Somebody's saying that they've just let Leanne know.
Brilliant, thank you. Kelly,
thank you.
The purple rose was over me, she's saying. Am I all right?
Over who?
Kelly said it was a purple rose.
Yeah,
and said
what, over you?
She said it's
yeah.
over me. I think I'm all right. I think I'm all right. Yeah.
But you got to think about something. Think about something. Who loved roses?
What, for me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who grew roses? She's just seen a purple rose.
That's my granddad's with me.
And your dad used to make, you told me, amazing colours with different, didn't he, with roses?
He spliced, do you know what, my mum's got his rose bush in her garden, and he spliced all these different things, and it never ever dies. 12 months of the year, it's always got flowers, always, never dies, which I've never known a rose bush to ever do. And they can each be different colours. Like in the summer we had corals, and then we had pinks, and then have we had yellows? No, we're still waiting for
Well, it'd be interesting, see if a purple one pops up.
I'll have a look for that.
And maybe that's why she's seeing the purple rose. It just made me think straight away of your granddad.
Yeah.
And you talking about the beautiful roses that he used to grow.
As well. He knows I need a bit of healing at the moment.
Yeah.
But thank you for that.
So yeah, and that's good that you saw that there.
Thank you.
We have Leanne.
We do.
Oh, hi. Is that Charlene? Hello, beautiful ladies. How are you both? We're not too bad, thank you. Sounds so beautiful, doesn't it? Just.
Raven had her phone. Bloody Raven, get off the phone.
What happens in this room? This is interesting. Are you going to use the Ouija board? Not been here before. Oh, hi, Ollie, sweetheart. Yes, we are. We are going to be using a spirit board, okay, which is an angel board, which is really it's an Ouija board. It's
the lights down.
Sorry, can you see?
Get that.
It's got all the letters like you normally have, all the numbers, the yes and no answers. A lot of people like a Ouija board and it freaks them out. But seriously, it's no different to me and Emma channeling someone in the room now and getting that information in as a medium. It's just a different way of approaching and allowing spirit. Because what you do with Ouija board is they come through using our energy to move the glass. So it's almost like they will be pushing the glass, but using our energy because they need to use. because they're on such a high vibration, they need to lower that energy, and we need to meet in the middle, really. I always look upon it like a radio wave, you know, when you're tuning in your radio. So it's just a lovely way, another way, and very accurate at times. It is an experiment. We're not going to sit here and go, everything that comes through is gospel. We can't say that.
We've done some good.
We've had
really,
some good results.
Good results. We've had times when no one's popped in, but it's an amazing tool. It is a tool, isn't it? And Sue's found the gadget.
I found the little gas. Leanne says, I have ordered one for me, and also dowsing rods. Yeah, the dowsing rods is another good one. How much for a chat? We don't charge for a chat.
We'll chat all night. That's why.
How much do you charge? If you're actually having a reading, then online it's £10. If you want a private one-to-one reading with either or, that's like £30. But obviously you come to our home and come face to face with that reading. So yeah, it's entirely up to you. I mean, obviously if you have a one-to-one, a lot more is going to be there for you than,
It's more in depth than what would be on the live.
Yeah, we can't go too in depth because obviously there's other people that are wanting readings or whatever.
Oh, thank you, Charlene. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Thank you.
I know, Ollie, I heard about your dad passing as well, darling, but strangely enough, I said to Jamie when he said that your dad was in hospital, I actually said that I could see your mum standing there, and it's like she was saying to me that he wasn't going to make it. And I buried both of my parents together, as I know that you're going to be having a double funeral. So thinking of you all on that, Ollie, because I know exactly what you're going through, honey. To lose both parents together is very hard, but the way to look at it, which I know you're probably already doing, the way we looked at it, they went together, my mum and dad. My mum didn't want to live without my dad, she told me that, and it's beautiful, really, in a weird sort of way. People think you're a bit weird when you say it, but for them it's beautiful that they went back together, and that's what I feel with your mum and dad. I feel that your dad died from like a broken heart because he knew he was losing mum. Do you see what I mean? And then obviously he lost mum. So yeah, and always know, Ollie, they'll always be around you, darling. And one thing I can tell you, they are so proud of you. You wouldn't believe the pride that they have in you, because you have turned out to be, I don't know, because I haven't seen you for years, but they're telling me you've turned out to be an amazing person, and they're really, really proud of you. So, obviously we'll be thinking of you, and I expect Jamie will be coming to the funeral anyway. But yeah, but when you're ready to book that reading, Ollie, you've got my details. Just let me know, and I'll get you booked in, sweetheart. Because it's like he asked for a reading, but I think his dad passed before he actually got the reading done. Maybe it's meant to be that way, When you use your angel board, will you ask if Matt has a message for his mum, please? What we do, darling, obviously, as I said, our guides are overseeing this. So I want you to imagine, whereas you're all on a live, right, waiting to see if you're going to get a message, over the other side, they will be queuing up. They all know what's going on tonight, and, there'll be probably lots of spirits there trying to make a connection. So it's very experimental with the board, as in we see what happens when it flows. If it goes, we can't even promise it will, but and let's hope he does get that message through from his mum. All right, sweetie. Right.
While you're talking, I'm going to quickly look. We've had some inboxes, if my phone will allow it.
Okay. Right. What I'm going to do here, Emma.
Yes.
Apart from putting the lipstick on. Sorry, guys. Must be done. I've got such dry lips. We're going to do Leanne's reading. Yeah.
Okay. Am I okay to sit to the side and just message people?
Yeah, that's cool.
If you want a reading, you want any information, anything like that, inbox the page, because at the moment I can't see comments and things like that because it won't let me on. But I can go through the page messages and things, so I can talk.
And we don't charge. Yeah, we don't charge for the board. No, okay.
No.
We'll go with the flow. See what comes through. There's no charge for that. It's only if you actually have the cards laid out and have a small one-to-one with us now, all right? So anyway, Leanne, what I did, where's my glasses? Hope I can see now. What I did before Christmas, I actually tuned in to see what would come through, and I'll read to you what I felt was there at that time, and we'll see how it sits with you. But then I will lay out a few cards for you anyway, honey. All right. Now, as I was linking with you the other day, I had the strong presence of a male around you. Okay, and this male is like really close to you. I feel like he's like father or grandfather, a vibration, very strong man, and he stands beside you and he gives you a lot of strength. Okay, and he was saying to me, it's like it's not been an easy year for you this year. Okay, but things as we move into this new year are going to greatly improve. Now, I don't know who Tom is, but for some unknown reason, he wrote Tom, and there was a question mark beside that. So you may need to ask about that, I don't know. I'm not actually saying it's his name, but it was a name that I just picked up at the time. And what they're basically saying here is for you, Leanne. It's almost like you're on a spiritual quest at the moment. You know, you're on your journey, like all of us are here on our journey, but particularly for you at the moment, it's like you're on a quest, and it's like, I saw a Buddha, and he stands beside you, and he showed me a big book, and it's like he's going to be imparting lots of knowledge and spiritual understanding for you, and, sort of teaching you, really, about the aspects of spirit side and guiding you, basically. And it's like he was saying, psychic abilities are really going to greatly increase this year. So that's going to be good for you. And it's like, as we go forward into the new year, you'll start to see a big change. I just feel there's lots of changes coming for you. But it's like you've lost yourself. It's what I was saying to Emma a bit earlier, that it's almost like you've lost yourself at the moment. It's almost like you don't almost recognise yourself anymore. It's like you've lost the person that was there. But as you make this journey now, you're going to find yourself again, okay? And this is going to increase your self-esteem. You're going to feel more confident. You're going to be you again. It's almost like, I don't know, it's like something took your bubble away. Do you know what I mean? And you were on your journey down your pathway, came off a little bit because of things that have been going on there, but you're back on it now and it's full steam ahead. Okay, they're talking also about concerns. Though there have been some concerns around. I feel it's to do with one of your children. I did say that to Emma earlier. But they're saying it will sort itself out. But you do need to ask the angels to assist you and give you help in dealing with that situation. Okay, it's almost like I feel one of the children are going through like a phase themselves, but they're going to come out of the other side of that. But you do need to ask the angels to help you, and they will help you. Okay. Now, also as well, there was a female that pulled very close. Again, I feel on that mothering vibration, so she'd be a mother-in-law, a mother, a grandmother on that line. Okay, and pulling very, very close to you. But for some unknown reason, I said to her, she was talking about a necklace, but I feel it's a locket. That someone's got this locket of maybe a picture of her inside it, or they're wearing a locket that connects to her in some way. You may need to ask if you don't understand that. And that she's very, very proud of you, okay? And as I say, as we go forward into the new year, lots of changes coming for you. And I think you will find yourself again. Your confidence will grow, your self-esteem will grow. You'll just grow in every way. But please ask the angels to assist you, okay? And they will be there for you. So I hope that's made some sort of sense to you, Leanne, but that's what I felt was there that day. And I'm just going to now lay out a few cards just to see what's going on today. God, I end up gasping for breath. Right, these are Angel Tarot. I think you've seen these before, Leanne. Just going to lay a few of these out now to see if we can get any more for you. Because obviously there's probably lots going to be happening in the new year. Well, we are in the new year, aren't we? Okay. Right. It's very much, it's a little bit like, very much on what I've just been talking to you about. But it's almost like you've got like 3 major like water cards here. So I think emotionally as well, you haven't been in the right place for a little while as well. But that is like they're saying there's victory, there's good news on its way. So something's going to be happening. There is something coming up for you. And I think it will take you by surprise. But they're talking about the Ten of Cups, which is like the wish card in the minor arcana. So it's like happy family life. It's like finding contentment, finding yourself again is going to give you that contentment, all right, honey? So it's going to be very, very good for you. And there's been a desire for you to move on emotionally. And they're now saying that you will move forward emotionally and it was restoring harmony. So, you know, again, emotionally things are going to go much better for you and you're going to find yourself in a much better place. Now, it is saying as well you need to focus, okay? So part of what you need to do on the self is focusing and communicating, and do you know what I mean? It's like focus. It's saying now this is your year, but you need to go out and make that happen by focusing, okay? I think in here you need to sort out exactly where you want to be, because I think there's been a lot of confusion around. One minute you think that, and then you think that, and then change your mind. But it's almost like that confusion's gonna go and you're going to move into a much better time. They're also talking here about some sort of celebration. So I think there'd be news of maybe somebody getting married or engaged or something like that. It's happy emotional news, but it's celebrating. So it's going to be something quite exciting here, okay? And they are saying as well, there is a need for you to have a little bit more fun. It's like life's become very seriously. Life's become very serious, and you need to find a bit more time to have some fun. Maybe have a couple of girly nights and, you know, just have a bit of fun. It just says you need to lighten up now and enjoy life a little bit more. Okay, so I hope that makes sense to you, Leanne.
It does.
It does,
It
yeah.
does, yeah.
Okay, lovely.
What you're saying, yeah.
So please take their love with you. Know that they're there. Know that they're helping you get on that, back on track. And if you listen and you ask them to help you, you know, you've especially got the like the Buddha that, you know, not Buddha. What did I say? Gosh, it's gone. Buddha.
Guide.
Yeah, but did I say it was a Buddha guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Buddha. Sorry.
Sorry.
I've
Yeah.
lost the plot.
So did I actually. Yeah, and again, you know, talk to them, ask for help, ask more, see what comes back, and question what you get. It's always good to keep questioning everything you get, because the more you question, the more answers you get, if that makes sense. Okay, so please take their love with you, know that they're with you, and know that this year things really are going to get a lot better. So you've got lots of exciting times ahead for you. But I just want you to go out now and grasp it and, you know, run with it, okay? So please take all their love with you. Yeah. It's funny, I'm getting like you. I'm catching your bad habit of not knowing how to end it. Yeah. So please take their love with you, Leanne. And
she said she's glad that her dad is with her, and she has Buddhas all around her house. She knows the Tom. I'm just trying to go back through the comments. But yeah, she can take everything that.
Excellent. And see the Buddha side of it. What it is, because you've got your Buddha guide that's sort of waiting there to work with you. That's why you've been attracted to the Buddhas. Do you know what I mean? It's like you're feeling that connection already, which is lovely. So just start talking to him, okay? And yeah, and go forward.
Can I just quickly address a couple of things?
Yeah.
Right, now listen guys, yeah. Going back through the comments, because I'm not down as Affinity, I'm just down as myself at the moment. I'm reading back some of these comments. Please don't worry about any negative comments. Please don't worry about defending any comments or anything like that, because everyone's entitled to their own opinion, alright? And if that's how they think, but then nobody knows us. We don't know you. You don't know us. So it takes a couple of goes of watching us to watch how we work, watch how the readings are done, the boards are done, anything like that. All is welcome here. Okay, the good, the bad, the ugly, whoever. They're all welcome. Everyone's welcome.
Can I just add something to that?
Yeah.
The only thing I will say, guys, is like Emma said, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Okay. But if you seriously think it's rubbish, I mean, I'm not reading the comments, but if you think, oh, it's a load of old rubbish or whatever, you don't need to watch it. No. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Why spoil it for the people that are enjoying it and like to watch it and like to get messages from their loved ones? You know what I mean? So, without being rude to you, why are you even on here? You can come on and think, do you know what, that's not for me, that's not my cup of tea. That's cool. Everybody has the right to do that. But and you get it, I've watched other lives as well. Yeah. You're gonna get it. You get hecklers when they go on platform. It's always gonna happen. Yeah. But all I'm gonna say to you, if you've got nothing positive to say or nothing positive to contribute, then please say nothing at all and just leave. Nobody has to watch it, okay?
There's lots of people agreeing and saying that, it makes a positive change and things like that.
That's it, and this is what it's all
about. We are very positive people. We don't sort of sit and dwell on the negative side of things. We like a laugh, we like a joke just as much as anybody. But we take seriously what we do, message from spirit that comes through, even though we have a personality as such.
Yeah, of course.
But
we wouldn't be human if we didn't,
But yeah, it does.
So,
please don't. I don't want everybody jumping on everybody else and things like that, because there's no need. Honestly, it really doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, honestly.
No, it doesn't matter. It really. I know it's horrible when people are rude, Anne-Marie, but seriously, just ignore them. Because people like to be trolls, and it's true, and they do like to, and twats, and it is true. It is true though. That's what Leanne's put, but it's true, and we know this. We expect this, and do you know what? Okay. I don't give a damn because I know what I believe in, and I know what I do. I do from the heart.
Okay, right. Okay, Sean has put. I have asked many times if you have any of my family members, and I get ignored. As soon as I say how much, you answer. Right. I want to just clarify a little something. All the time, there's messages going up like this. All the time, they're going up like this, and we can't read them. The phone is that far away. It looks so far away from us. Look, from where we are to where that is. And we've paused. Right, we're back. And we can't read them. So it's only when my phone doesn't keep kicking me out that I can go on and see what comments have come through. So we honestly don't mean to ignore anybody. We get the comments as they come through, and we try and catch them as they come through. If we miss them, we then go back and answer them, or things like that. Okay, it's
and it isn't all and it isn't all done about money. If it was, we would certainly be charging a lot more than £10. There's people out there that are charging £35, £40 to do what we're doing, but we're not doing it for that, honey. And Emma's quite right. We don't. It goes like this for us. We only got to see about that much, and it rolls. So unless you're actually going like that, you're missing it. So if we are ignoring anyone, we're really sorry. We again say hi to everybody that's on now. Hello to all of you. And I know how hard it is when you're desperately wanting someone to come through or want a reading. I know how difficult that is, but please be patient.
Sean, it's not that we've read back on just the negative comments. It's a case of if you were at the beginning of the video, my phone's been kicking me out ever since we went live, and I can't get on. So as I actually was able to go on here, that was when I started seeing the negative coming up. As I'm looking, it was in front of me. Until then, I never actually saw a comment from you, or if I have, I'm sorry, or whatever, but I'm seeing them as I'm getting them, as they're coming up, it is difficult. Again, if you were to sit on this side of the camera and see the little piece of, the little bit that we get with comments that are going up like this, it is very, very hard,
Yeah, and if, certainly, if somebody was to come through now and we know who it's for, we would give it.
Yeah.
You know, we wouldn't be saying, "Hey, you got to pay £10.
No.
I've got your Uncle John here, but you've got to pay £10." You know what I mean? We don't work like that. So, you know, please bear with us. If you, as I say, if you really don't think that with your cup of tea, then that's, you know, please feel free to not watch us. But anyway, we need to crack on, yeah. As I said, when we started the evening tonight, we have got someone else who's booked in for a reading. Is that right?
Aaron's booked in next if he's still about.
Aaron, are you still on here, darling? You are a bunch of cranks. What has got this to do with buy and sell and crawl back under that?
Yeah, Aaron's there.
Stephen, I'm going to just say...
everybody's cranked, aren't they?
And so it's crawl back under the stone that we come from. Well, I suggest that's what you do. You obviously just crawled out from underneath the stone. You don't like us, darling. You don't need to watch it, okay? So that's all I'm going to say on the matter. Okay, we're not wasting any more time on any negativity, okay? So, yep, you're here. Okay, Aaron. Lovely. Let me just make sure I clear these. Right, okay. I've got it. Okay. Right, Aaron, I feel that things have been a bit chaotic around you recently, but it's almost like they're saying as well that it's like you need to clear some things out of your life, and certain people that are bringing you this negativity to your life and causing a bit of chaos. It's like you need to like crystal ball, that they show the crystal ball, and place things and people that no longer serve you and release that and let it go, because it's like it's almost like there's so much going on around you, but it's what people are bringing to you rather than what you're going through yourself. Does that make sense? It's like it's all hectic and drama and conflict and things like that. Now, they are talking about two people here who have been at loggerheads, okay? So it's almost like, I don't know whether someone can't make a decision, whether you're unwilling or someone's unwilling to make that decision. It's almost like there's two people that are like this at the moment, and it's like stubbornness. It's like, do you know what I mean? It's like one's trying to push the other, and that one's trying to push that one back, but there's a little bit of stubbornness going on here. So it's sort of saying to you, you need to step back a little bit and sort out in your mind what you truly want and what you don't want, okay? Now, as I'm connecting to you, I'm getting the presence of a female around you. Now, I feel that I don't think she made very old bones, if that makes sense. I feel that she passed from some sort of illness. It's like she was fine one minute, then she became ill, and then she passed over. But I feel that she was fairly young when she passed, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know if she's in her 30s or something like that, but she wasn't, old, okay? You may need to ask around if you can't bring her to mind instantly, but it's like she comes around you, okay? Like she comes around you with love, and, she's trying to uplift you. So it's like, things have been like this at the moment for you. You've been feeling a bit depleted, a bit down, almost bordering a little bit on depression, if that makes sense, okay? And she's trying to lift those spirits up and make you feel better and put you in a better place. Now, there is an opportunity coming up for you. It's going to be quite a successful time for you. So I feel it's going to be some sort of work-connected thing where there's going to be this, opportunity that comes up for you to change your job or get a job if you're not working, whatever, it's connected around that work thing, and it's saying confidently accept it, and it's almost like go for it, even if you look and think, oh, I don't know if I can do that. It's saying go for it because it's going to be very successful. time for you, okay? But it is saying it's time to knuckle down now and start getting things done. So it's almost like there's been, as I say, a little bit of uncertainty, you know, people at loggerheads, and it's now you need to buckle down now, and you need to start getting things done and making things happen, okay? You have got the Justice card, which is leading me to think that if there was anything legal going on at the moment, whether it be, you know, something to do with the courts or something to do, you know, it could even be down to the council tax, but, you know, it's along that sort of line, okay? And it's saying that justice will be done, and it was going to come out fair in your you know, on your behalf. And it's saying stand your ground, you know, and stand up for your beliefs. So it's saying to you that in the end, justice will be served, and things will work out, and they'll work out for you in your favour. They're then talking about, it's like there's going to be some money around, so I don't know if this money comes from something on that legal side where you're being compensated or something's happening there. But it seems to me that it's all sort of connected in some way. So I think having a new job, and then there's going to be some money coming from somewhere, and it's got something to do with that legal side of things, okay? Because it's talking about you enjoying more money around you. And it's also saying it's almost like, at the moment, it's almost like you've been holding yourself back. It's almost like you're fighting to sort of go forward at the moment. It's like you want a fresh start and you want things to happen, but you don't quite know how to go about it. So it's saying that there's events that have been going on behind the scenes psychically. So it's like they're putting things your way and you know, putting things there for you, and they just want you to take these opportunities and grasp them when they come up, okay? Now, they're also talking to me about someone as well whose health hasn't been too good at the moment. They either need to see a doctor or they've just seen a doctor, but there is a health issue there for someone, either for yourself or someone obviously connected to you. But it will be okay. That's what, you know, they're saying to me here. It will get sorted. It's a health issue that is going to improve and going to get better. Okay, it just needs to be given time. And as we're talking here as well, for some unknown reason, February should mean something to you. I don't know if it's a birthday or when someone passed around that time, but there is certainly something there in February for you. Okay. So yeah, basically, I get the feeling as well. I see you going overseas. So I don't know if it's a holiday or a work trip or something like that, but it's like you're taking some sort of trip, but it's going overseas, okay? So it's not in this country, and I think it'd be good for you. I think that's what you need at the moment. You need that break. You need to get away, you know, you need some time for you to get your head together, really. So yeah, I see that coming up for you later on in the year. This nice holiday, relaxing, chilling out. It will be good for you. Yeah, okay, so I don't know if that's making any sense, is it?
I've not had nothing confirming.
Okay, so I hope that is making some sort of sense to you. If it isn't, we're in trouble. But please, you know, take their love with you. And as I say, it's going to be, a good year, especially financially for you. It is going to be a good year for you. It's like things are changing and things are picking up, and all will be good. But I do feel that you have that female that's over the other side, that, as I say, is, she passed fairly young, but she comes around you, and it's like she's like, sending you love and just, it's almost like I'm seeing her giving you some sort of rose. So it's like a red rose. It's like she's giving this with love to you. Okay, so please take their love with you, and I hope that's obviously made some sense.
He's just put all that makes sense. Well, yeah, all that makes sense.
Oh, excellent. So I hope that, I feel it's going to be a good year for you, sunshine, yeah? Oh, maybe that's what they're talking about. The sun's going to come out and shine for you. But I do feel it's going to be a good year for you. Okay, but don't forget to look out for that opportunity, that job opportunity that's coming up, all right? It'll be very, very good for you. It's almost like you're going to go for this job, and it's almost like you're going to have some responsibility there. So I feel it's like like you're going up a step, if that makes sense. So it's going to be a good job for you that way, okay? So please take all their love with you, and I hope you enjoyed your reading.
Brilliant. We've got another reading booked for a lady called Kirsty. Joanne, I'm just in the process of replying back to you now, so if you bear with me. But I'm just letting Sue know there's another reading booked called Kirsty.
Kirsty, right.
Marchington.
Right, okay.
Okay, so she's sent the payment over.
Right,
so
okay, lovely.
And Joanne, I'm just going to type a reply back to you now.
Yeah, as Emma's saying, please don't think we're deliberately ignoring anyone.
Typing as quick as my thumbs are letting me.
We're a bit slow on that.
I'm not. I am. I am.
I'm terrible. Let's just clear these cards. Who's the lady that's next? Kirsty.
Marchington. Yeah.
Okay, Kirsty. I'm going to do your reading next, honey. And as I'm connecting here with you, I don't know why, but I'm feeling very, very emotional. It's almost like I just feel there's been some sadness around you for some reason. And who's ever here with... I feel it's a female here, and it's like she's making me feel very emotional, and it's like she's saying you've been through emotionally a hard time over the last sort of 6 months or more. Do you understand that? Can you see if she's trying to... I just feel really emotional. I feel like I want to cry, and I feel that it's just that there's been some sadness there for some reason.
Just put I'm here. I've not had a comment come up as
right. Yeah. So I'm going to go with what I'm feeling. As I say, I do feel quite emotional here. I do feel it's a lady that stands with you. I don't feel this lady has been over in spirit world for very long. Okay. I'm feeling like, to us a year is a long time, but to them it's like 5 minutes. So I feel it's been a couple of years since this lady passed over, okay? And I feel as well that she was like, obviously very, very dear to you, and she's just making me feel quite emotional. I don't know why as well, but I don't... It's almost like she wants to take me down to my legs for some reason, and it's like there's some... She's holding a walking stick here, okay? So it's like... I think she had problems with her legs and things before she passed, because she's talking about having to use the stick here, okay? But I don't feel she's been over there for, as I say, for what I call that long, okay? But she comes through with a lot of love for you.
Kirsty's saying no, she hasn't. I'm not who that's referring to.
Right, so... Okay, well, I'm just...
Maybe it's to ask.
I can't take the sadness away. I'm just feeling very emotional as this lady pulls closer to me. So you may need to ask who she is. I can't take it away because that's how I feel. I feel like I want to cry. So, I just feel emotionally things, not being in a great place. Maybe something's been... I hate to say this, but something's like happening now. Do you know what I mean? That's causing this, because she's just making me feel very emotional. As I say, I don't feel she's been over there for very long. So you should understand who she is. She hasn't been passed long. I can completely relate to that. Oh, you can. Okay, excellent, darling. Yeah, she hasn't been over there very long. She comes through with obviously great love for you. But it's like that's making me feel sad. So I feel that you were quite close to her, and you do feel still quite in a sad place with that, if that makes sense. Okay. Now it's almost like she wants to say to you that I don't know why, but she's talking about March for some reason. Okay, so I don't know if it was March that she passed or whether there's a birthday for you in March, but it's almost like there's something coming up in March that is connected quite closely to you and to her, and it's almost like she doesn't want you to feel sad. She wants to lift you, and she wants to celebrate her life, if that makes sense. Okay, yeah, and she comes through, as I say, with great love for you. It's almost like, as well, I get the feeling that you talk to her when you're in bed, and you might not realise it, but, you know, by the way that you're thinking, it's like you're communicating with her and talking with her, and it's like she comes around you and she just like she touches your hair, and she's letting you know that she's there, okay? And you may even, if you haven't already, you may feel that somebody's like stroking your hair, and her character was like, she was very loving, but she could also sometimes come across as being a bit stern as well, okay? But she was a very kind-hearted, lovely lady, okay? Yes, I talk a lot to her, lol. Well, just know, Kirsty, that she hears that, okay? Because she's validating that when you're talking, that she's hearing that and she's communicating with you. So that's like your own personal validation that you are communicating with her, okay? But yeah, you know, she's always around you, always around you. It's like she protects you, and you're very special to her. That's what she's saying here. Okay, so I've just been shuffling the cards. So we have a little looky on the cookie and see what's coming up here. I don't know why as well, but as I'm thinking here, it's like someone here is talking about, it's like I feel that you're going to have to find some money this month that you're not expecting, and I get the feeling that something's going to break down. I don't know if it's like a new washing machine or something like that, something packs up and you're having to find this extra money that you wasn't expecting to find. Okay, so you may need to look out for that because you may not know about it already, but it's just like, it's going to be like, oh no, I don't believe it, that's packed up now and I've got to find the money for that. You will find the money for it, it'll be there, you know, it'll be fine, but yeah. So so look out for that, because when that happens you'll know that this lady's been around you, because it's her that's talking about it, okay?
Yeah, she definitely was. So she's agreed. She knows.
She knows it, yeah, okay.
Right.
Excellent.
While you're shuffling, if I miss your comments, it's because I'm just quickly popping in the paper. Sorry.
Right, so let's see what you've got coming up in store for you, shall we? Right, okay. Just that one, take another card there. Okay. What I'm getting, what it's like this, they're talking here about partnership, okay? They're saying like it's like you've come into your own now, and there's going to be some sort of like type partnership that you're going into. There's contract signing, and they're telling you to continue moving forward, continue doing what you're doing, because it's going to open up new doors for you that way as well, okay? So talking about some sort of contract signing, some sort of it's where you're doing something with someone else, either you're buying a house or you know what I mean, you're doing you're going into partnership as in business or something like that. There's all it's that way, and they're saying you've come into your own now, okay? It's almost like you've been working hard for something and you're going to start reaping the rewards of your hard work, okay? Now, it is talking here about needing some sort of rest, or again, I get the feeling that it's been a busy time for you. I know Christmas is busy for everyone, but specifically more leading up to Christmas, it's just been a really busy time for you. And it's almost saying like you need to take a little bit of time out to relax a little bit, like have a small vacation, you know, book a week away or weekend away, just to like, because you've been working so hard, it's like you need a break, basically. That's what they're saying to you, okay? And it's like there is a decision that you're going to have to make. It's like, I feel like with you there's going to be several things happening at once, and you're going to be like, oh, do I go for that? Do I go for that? Do I go for that? So again, it's all in the self-employment business type of field. There's lots of different things coming up, or lots of ideas coming up, and you're a bit, oh, I don't know what to do. Do I go for that? Do I go for that? And it's basically saying stop procrastinating.
Procrastinating, isn't it?
Procrastinating.
I don't know.
Something like that. Which means stop dilly-dallying about and make a decision. And once you've done that, we're just telling you that to make a decision. So it's going to be a little bit complex. It's not something that you're going to decide instantly. You're going to be humming and hawing a little bit, what to go, which way to go. But then it's saying to do some research. Just make sure you read thoroughly into anything before you sign anything, and it will be good for you. Now, you've got the same card that Leanne had that's talking about focus. So it's almost like they're saying you need to take a little break. You need to be able to put the brakes on a little bit, stop for a little bit, not too long, but just stop for a little bit, and then you can get your vision back and get yourself more focused, okay? So it's almost like, again, it may just be Christmas getting in the way, but something sort of diverted that a bit for you at the moment, all right? But it's saying that, that will happen. And you just need to start communicating and be a leader and take control of that situation, okay? So it's like, I see you sort of taking lead here, and it would be really, really good for you. Now, they're talking here again about a celebration, so there's something to celebrate connected with you. I feel that there's again going to be like a ring going on a finger, so either someone's talking about getting married or engaged. Now, I do feel that a ring was on a finger. Oh, shit, nearly lost mine. It came off, but there's another one going back on, okay? So I don't know if that's for you or for someone connected very close to you, but it's almost like they were either engaged or married before, but that relationship ended and the ring come off, but now there will be another one going on, so there will be something to celebrate there, okay? So look out for that. They're also talking here about like a news of a birth as well. So I feel that somebody's either just found out that they're going to be having a baby, or they haven't found out quite yet. It's on its way, but there will be, later on this year, there will be a baby, obviously towards the end of the year, because you've got 9 months pregnancy, but a baby coming, okay? They are definitely talking about that for somebody. It would, and I get the feeling it's going to be a little boy. I'm seeing blue. There's lots of celebration going on around there. Okay, so, it's like a spirit soul is ready to incarnate, down into your family in some way. Now, what it's saying as well is, for a little while, things have been going a bit slow for you. It's like you're having to wait for everything. Oh, I've got to wait for this, and we've got to wait for that. And, things have been... different things have been slowing the situation down, but it's saying now that events are going to start speeding up, and there's going to be many things happening at once. So it's like everything you've been sort of thinking about and waiting for is suddenly going to start happening. You're going to be, oh my God, that's happened and that happened. All good things, all exciting things, but events are occurring now and picking up with great speed. So it's just saying that things are going to start happening a lot quicker for you than what they have been, all right? So, again, I hope this makes sense. I hope you can understand that. Please take their love with you. And I hope you enjoyed the read.
Excellent. Okay. Right, we've got 2 girls wanting readings done. Rachel and Joanne. Right, okay, is it McCamfill? Have I got that right? Just going to confirm with the payments, and then obviously, but I think from what I'm reading, Rachel is going first. Is that right? I think Rachel's going first. Kirsty says thank you very much. I can take all of that.
Oh, excellent, Kirsty.
So basically, I'm just waiting for the screen grab of that one, and then we can then go ahead with the girls.
Hi, Sean.
Hi, Sean. And we'll go ahead with the girls. I'm just jumping in and out at the moment. really do with a
Drink.
yeah, and headache tablet.
It's very hot in here, isn't it?
It
It's
has
really
gone hot. I just need to log in and log out again, girls, because it's not showing up. So if you bear with me. Let's completely log in.
So who are we reading for first?
Right, okay. They're sisters, Rachel and Joanne. Can you inbox the correct details? Yeah, if you bear with me. Who am I inboxing? I've got to go back up.
Sorry, I'm so hot. I'm just going. Sorry, I'm just going to go and open that window. It's really hot in here. Oh, sorry, Emma.
Excellent. Let me just quickly go and check that. Again, I don't know if it's technology or what.
I'm going to go and get a drink as well. I'll just chat
Yeah,
for a minute.
I'm going to be chatting
so
to you
dying
and
to drink.
my phone as well. Right, Joanne, I'm just going to have a little check now.
Sorry, it's open this window.
Sorry.
Oh my god, it's so hot in here.
Oh, I'm just checking that. Okay.
I'm just going to get a drink. I haven't poured a drink on.
Okay.
Do you want me to get you some tablets?
Everybody paracetamol?
Yeah.
Is that alright?
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Okay. Check your inbox. Right, let me just... Okay. Oh. Inbox. Nothing's there. Right, okay. Let me go back into PayPal, because I've got nothing in my inbox either. That's really, really strange. Sorry, I'm chatting away to myself. I tend to do these. It's from Rachel's PayPal. Okay. As soon as it's in. Because on your PayPal you get to see your activity and it says, you know, what money goes in, what money goes out and that sort of thing. And it's still just showing for the last one, Kirsty's. I could do with some healing at the moment. I should maybe do some self healing a bit later. Right, I've refreshed it. Hang on a second. Yeah, sorry, my phone is really... I've got Kirsty's one, but it's not updating from that. Did you check your inbox? Oh, to my inbox. Hang on a second. From Rachel. Rachel sent a photo. Okay, darling. Right, I've got your screenshot. That'll be returned to you. It will go back as returned because it's small a and there's no and in it, darling. So I'll send you what it is. Please don't worry, that won't be taken. It will be returned. Just click on that as it's there, and you if you see what I mean. So please don't panic. That's why it wasn't showing up, because there's an and in there. But it's, if you click on the one that I've put, you've seen the reply. Sorry, all this technical what's it's. Normally when I'm logged on as Affinity, I can pin a post at the bottom of every live, and what it does, it just gives out the full details at the bottom, but because it won't let me log in as Affinity, I've got to be on as Emma, I can't pin the post. So I don't know if my husband's still watching, if he can pin it for me at the bottom. Right, let me go back into that. Let's have a look. Refresh that. Sorry guys. How do I know? How would I pin it? Because what I do, I've just seen a comment. When I I'll put it in the bottom again, and I'll try and pin it. Yeah. So if do I hold it down? No, it only says delete comment. I can't pin. Technology's not my friend today. Technology's not my friend.
Who's not your friend?
Technology.
I've got you some paracetamol.
Thank you, Sam. No, I'm trying to pin a post, but I know it's obviously trying to say anybody, but for some reason, it won't let me. Oh. Right.
Oh shit. Feels a bit dizzy.
Yeah. Susan Webb saying hi. Hi. Sorry about all this. I've gone a bit quiet. I'm trying to sort all this out.
She can't cope.
I can't cope.
We can't cope.
No.
Ow, I've got my leg stuck. Right.
That's that sugar-free pineapple and passion fruit.
Nice. My mouth's really hurting. All the talking. Right, so let's get on. Let's crack on.
Right, so when this goes through, I've lost £10 now. It won't let me cancel it. Right, okay. What we need to do, when because you normally you can call it, request it back.
What's the problem?
Right, it was sent to the wrong PayPal. If I show you the screen grab, you can see she sent it, but it's a capital A and it's got and body and soul instead of just bodysoul@gmail.com.
Oh.
So she has sent the payment. This is Rachel, and it has been sent, but it says pending.
Pending, yeah.
So it won't come back to after the pending's finished. But she still paid it. But
it will go through, yeah.
Well, it will come back to her. It will come back to her.
Right.
Because that's not the full address. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
So that will come back.
Infinitybodysoul@gmail, isn't it?
Yeah. So that's why it says pending. You can't cancel a transaction while it says pending.
You won't lose your money.
You won't lose it.
Either way, you will get
it
your
back.
reading.
You will, yeah.
Yeah, you can either request it back and then send it to affinitybodysoul@gmail.com, or is there not a way that we can send it back?
No, because we haven't got an account with that.
Oh.
Our account's not got the and.
Why will it pend and go through then?
Because there isn't an account for that Gmail
I
address.
see, so it will pend and then
It'll
go
just
back.
keep on pending and then it'll just come back. It should just come back. I can't see any other conversations that have come up either. Yeah, and saying contact PayPal. It will go back on. It will go back on the account though. It will go back on there because obviously the one you've sent it to isn't a PayPal account, so it won't clear there, if that makes sense. How do I request? It should just automatically come back to you. That's why it still says pending.
Why don't you do the angel board? Yeah, we could do, couldn't we?
Yeah, I know, but these girls want their readings done, bless them.
So if they both sent a payment to...
Well, Rachel's sending a payment for her reading,
Yeah.
which is what she sent. So I think Rachel's going first, and then it was Joanne. Is it Joanne? Rachel, and then
It's Rachel
Joanne
and Joanna.
after.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know if you still want to just do the reading for Rachel.
Yeah.
Because we know that she's obviously...
Yeah. Yeah, we do your reading, Rachel. Right, okay.
Yeah, is that all right with you?
Yeah,
Is that
that's
all
cool.
right?
Yeah, that's
Did
fine.
you have her while you were...
No.
Oh.
Oh.
Behaved. I did really. Oh, can I?
Yes. You can. Yeah, then have a quick break while I do Rachel's reading.
Okay, Rachel, bless her. She's saying, okay, what I'll do is send it again and wait for the other one. The other one will come back.
So I'm reading for Rachel, yeah?
It's Rachel, yeah.
Okay, Rachel. Just make sure we get that right. I know
I'll-
your sisters, but even so.
I'm not going to be here. I'm going to pop downstairs, but I'll still be able to see on this and I'll comment from this.
Okay,
Is that
well,
all
I
right?
won't be
Yeah.
able to probably see things, so I'm just going to
Okay.
crack on and...
Okay. Right, there we
Get
go.
busy.
I'll be back in a moment.
Yeah.
Just,
Yeah, that's cool.
I'll be, you know what I'm like, I'll be 2 minutes. I'll be like, flash Harry, is that the word? I don't know.
Well, I don't know if she wants to be flash Harry, does she? Crazy lady, really. Right, okay. Okay, Rachel. Rachel, the first thing I'm sort of picking up on as I'm connecting here is I feel that I've got someone here that passed over, and it was like it's a male, and I feel that there was some sort of accident that he was involved in. It's almost like he was here 1 minute and gone the next. Okay, so I don't know if you can understand this at the moment, or if you may need to ask someone else. I don't know, but this is what it's almost like I can see him standing there, and there was some sort of accident that it's almost like, it was just a tragic accident. It's almost like in some sort of way he contributed to that himself by his own actions. I don't quite know what he means here, but this is what he's talking about. And he comes through here, and he comes through quite close to you. You know, as he's pulling closer and he's pulling nearer. So, it's like it was some sort of accident. It was just a tragic accident. It wasn't meant to happen, if that makes sense. I mean, we all know everything happens for a reason, but from his part, it wasn't meant to happen, okay? And, you know, as I say, he's around, you know, hope you can understand. Also, I'm getting the name of Mike here, or Michael, if that's making sense to you as well. I'm not saying it's necessarily his name, but it's a name that I'm just picking up on. It's just coming in, and so obviously I'm going to give you that name. So yeah, as I say, he pulls quite close. I feel that when he passed, he was fairly young-ish. You know, I don't know, maybe early 20s, something like that. But as I say, you may even need to ask. I don't know, but that's definitely what I'm feeling here. And he just comes through to say hello and make that connection with you, and to sort of to be remembered, if that makes sense. Okay, so yeah. So why is he coming to me? Rachel, I don't know, darling. It's just something that's coming through at the moment. Maybe I'm on here. Right, okay, it's my sister's partner that passed. Okay, so, right, what you've got to understand as well is if your sister's, he's going to know that you're both here. So, like, you might say, oh, why is he coming through to me? But he's really coming through for both of you. Do you see what I mean? That's why he's here. And it's because, obviously, you're going first, and not Joanna, but you're obviously connected, your sisters, so... Again, that's why, you know, his energy is here. I can feel his energy, and I can feel it quite strongly. So, you know, that passed, yeah. Maybe, so something because I'm on here. Yeah, it would be Joanne, definitely, because obviously he knows your sisters, and even though he knows probably you're going to have a read next, there's no reason why he won't come through and say hello to Rachel as well. So it's just like it's around both of you at the moment, so that's the only way I think that you can look at it from there. But he comes through with great love, and he doesn't want you to feel sad. You know, it's almost like he's saying it was some sort of like something he did, or do you know what I mean, that was a bit silly, or I just feel that it wasn't meant to happen. But it was just a tragic accident. Okay, he doesn't want you to. He wants you to like move on now. He wants you to move forward now, and he wants you to know that there is someone else there up there for you. If you like, he's almost putting this person, you know, helping this person come to you. Do you know what I mean? To make sure that you find the right person. So he wants you to move on. He wants you to. You'll always remember him. He'll always be close to you. But he wants you to be able to move forward now, because he just says that there is love for. Obviously, this is for Joanne. That there, you know, there's love for Joanne there. So it's almost like, really, if you like, you're both getting the same read, because you're connected. So for Joanne as well, you know, you're going to know that this is for you anyway. So yeah, but this is what he wants you to do, Joanne. He wants you to move on. There is someone else out there for you, and he wants you to move on now and be happy. So yeah. So anyway, okay, Rachel. Obviously that's why he's coming through, but now what I'm going to do, Rachel, because obviously we have got sisters on here, so there might be quite a bit that comes through for both of you, you know, especially if it's stuff that's gone on in the past. And I'm getting another sense here of another male, like a male vibration here, but I feel like this is like father grandfather link. Okay, so this man comes through to both of you, and I feel with him that he was at some point, he became poorly before he passed, so it wasn't expected, but it was, if that makes sense. So I feel he had been ill for a little while before he passed. So but again, it's like he became ill, and his passing was not that far behind the time he became ill, if that makes sense. That's your dad, yeah. Okay, so just know, Rachel, that he's pulling in, he's coming in here with a lot of love for you, obviously for both of you as well, because you are obviously sisters and connected. But yeah, he comes through with a lot of love here. Now, for some unknown reason, he's talking here about gardening, so I don't know who likes the gardening, or if it was him that was good at the gardening, but he's talking about gardening for some reason here, and it's almost like he's laughing here and saying somebody's garden needs doing. Okay, yes, that's true. Okay, so yeah, so it's almost like he's laughing here and he's saying someone needs to get their garden done. Do you know what I mean? It's like he was just like really good at gardening, and I looked after his garden. He's like saying, you need to get out there and get the garden done. But he's laughing, okay? It's being done in a nice way and being done, you know, in a loving, funny type of way. Yeah, so please know that he comes around you, and he does come around you quite a lot. He's giving you strength, and he's giving you, again, he was quite a strong man, and he was very passionate about his family, okay? Very much a family man. Very passionate about his family, and you know, he's saying that, you know, going forward you're going to be creating your own lovely little family if you haven't done so already, and you know, just know that he comes around and he's loving it. He's loving the connections that you've all got there. Okay, now as I'm talking here as well, I don't know why, but he is actually talking about someone having or thinking about having a tattoo done, okay? And it's like he's laughing and he's saying, don't do it. So I don't know whether he just didn't like tattoos, but he's like, you know, he's sort of a bit old-fashioned in that way, but somebody somewhere has been thinking about having some sort of tattoo done, in his memory maybe, or something like that. Okay, so, but he's laughing about this, alright? Baby Rachel. Baby's Rachel. Well, he's talking about family, you know, that you're going to create your own family, loving, you know, and be very good at it, you know, be a very good mother, basically. So yeah, so know that these two are around here at the moment, and as I say, they come around quite often, bringing you the love and strength and courage now that, you know, they really want you to go forward now and do the things in your life that you're meant to be doing, do you know what I mean? And not feel that sadness. Feel, you know, feel blessed that they were part of your life and you were part of theirs. But they want you to go forward, okay? They want you to, you've got such a good life ahead of you, both of you have actually got quite a long life ahead of you as well. Okay, so I don't know if one of you worries a little bit about death a little bit, you know, is a little bit scared about, you know, sometimes when you lose your parents, you start thinking, oh my God, you know, am I going to get that? Or, you know, it's just a little bit of fear there, I feel, that with one of you, where one of you are feeling that a little bit. And he's saying you've both got long lives. You've got a long way to go yet, but he wants you to go out and get it. You know, both of you are capable of just going out and getting it. You know what I mean? And that's what he wants you to do. Okay. Right, Rachel, I'm just going to actually lay some cards out now and see if we've got anything that's coming up for you, babes. All right. Right, I'm going to lay some cards out for you. Right, as I'm connecting here, I'm almost feeling that there's some like fears concerning money. So it's like somebody here is worrying about money for some reason, and they're saying that they're more fears than actually something that's going to happen. So it's like something that's more of a worry that someone's got, where they're worrying about the money side of things. But they're saying as well that there's a job coming up for you to hit. There's a job coming up for somebody. And it's the power of creativity, and it's either a new job or step up at the job that you're already in, or someone's in that's connected very close to you. That's going to be bringing in some more money. So those fears, if you like, are going to be unfounded. There's going to be the money there. So each time, if you just like, you know, when you find yourself worrying about that, just think to yourself, no, I know the money's going to be there. It's going to be fine. And that straight away will alleviate some of the worry that you've got on the concerns over finances. Because looking ahead, I think your finances are going to be quite good. All right. Now, again, this is talking about events moving at great speed. It's like, you know, things are suddenly starting to happen. And again, they're talking here about a holiday. Like, I don't know if you've been thinking of booking a holiday. But if you haven't been, then you will be, if that makes sense. Because they're talking about a holiday. Okay, and I feel I want to take you over the water. I want to take you somewhere where it's nice and hot, and you know, you can go out there and get a nice suntan and have a good time. Okay, so there will be a holiday coming up for you, or you'll certainly be booking one. What's that? Speed. No. Spot on there. Oh, sorry.
Spot on there, yeah.
Okay.
Spot on there.
Excellent. So, you know, again, as I say, you know, those worries concerning finances are purely only something you're worrying about, all right? So just know that each time you're worrying about it, just think to yourself, do you know what? I know the money's going to be there, everything's going to be fine, because you are going to have that nice holiday. Now, they are saying to you sort of emotionally, all right, it's... Now, who am I reading for? Rachel? Yeah. Rachel, it's almost like they're talking here a little bit about... It's almost like, oh, I don't know, I hope this is not for John now. It's getting a bit confusing. But it's almost like you need to open your heart a little bit more. It's almost like your heart chakra is not spinning properly. So it's like sometimes you're not letting people in, okay? I feel that you've had trust issues that are connected to some sort of relationship that you've had in the past. and you find it hard to trust and you find it hard to let people in, okay? So it's saying you need to like open your heart a little bit more now and start to allow people to come in. Not everybody is untrustworthy. Not everybody is going to let you down. Do you see what I mean? And you need to just open that and work on that heart chakra a little bit more so that you can receive the love that you truly deserve, okay? So yeah, that's saying open up your heart and mind. Now, they're also talking here about new beginnings for you. So there's new beginnings, and again, there's like lots of brilliant ideas coming in. I almost feel like you are focusing very much on what you want to do next and where you're going to go next. And it's like there's lots of, sorry, I've dropped my earring. There's lots of brilliant new ideas coming in here, okay? So it's like, you know, you've got all these great ideas going on in your head, and just saying that you need to sort out which one you really want to do and go for it and go and do it, all right? I do feel that at school, I feel that somebody's saying here that you could have done better than what you did at school, okay? So I don't know if you didn't get the results that you were hoping for or if you didn't work hard enough, but someone's saying you certainly got the brain now to go out and use that. You've got a brain, you need to use it, okay? So they're talking about taking some sort of courses, they're talking about challenging new beginnings, and lots of brilliant new ideas. So again, going forward now, it's like they want to put you on this pathway and say, right, come on, let's get going. You know what I mean? And they just want you to relax down a little bit more and not worry so much. It's almost like someone's saying here, it's almost like there's a lady here that was a born warrior, and it's almost like you get this from her. It's like, you know, you'll always worry about something, unfortunately, because, you take this from this lady that's in spirit. And she was she's laughing and saying that she was a bit of a born warrior. She was she was always thinking and worrying about other people, okay? And I feel that this lady comes on like a grandmother type link for you, you know, mother-in-law, grandmother. She, you know, a very, very lovely lady, very, very kind and very caring, okay? But she's saying that you need to stop worrying. You worry too much and you need to relax down now and just trust and know that everything's going to be okay, all right? So please take their love with you, and I hope you enjoyed your reading.
Yeah, Joanne was saying that she keeps telling her this about worrying.
About the worrying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Some of us are. I mean, I'm a born worrier. My mum was a born worrier. You know, I worry about the fact that I ain't got nothing to worry about. Do you know what I mean? It's just the way you are, you know, and it's because you care so much. So you worry about everybody else, and is she okay, and what about, you know what I mean? And you do tend to take on other people's stuff, and it does burden you as well at times. So saying you need to start thinking of yourself and put yourself first now, okay?
Rose was saying thank you. She says she does, and thank you. Joanne's saying that was great. Because are you doing Joanne a reading next, or have they had one together? Or
well, they've sort of had one together, but I want to lay some cards out for Joanne.
Yeah, okay.
Because we can see what's going on with Rachel. She's got nice new exciting things going on. And let's see what's happening with Joanne.
We've also got another one that's just paid. We've got another 2 requests in. I said, can we bear with us a minute?
Right, okay.
I'm on hotcakes at the moment.
Okay.
So my thumbs is typing and
and bless them, some of them are waiting for the spirit board as well.
I know. So
I mean, what we do, guys, if we don't get time to do the spirit board, then we'll go live again very soon. We won't be leaving it for days and weeks on end.
No.
We'll, you know, we can always perhaps on our next one, because going forward now, the more we get people booking up for readings, we can then start coming on more often, so we can have like an evening where we do booked readings and just concentrate on readings. Another evening where we'll do the board, because I know how much you all love the board, and we love using the board as well. So, you know, we can always jump on and say, right, we're going to come on tomorrow, we're going to come on for an hour or two, do the board, and get it structured. We need to get structured. Do you know what I mean? And as we go forward, we will do.
Yeah. But we've got after Joanne, we've then got someone, a girl called Katie. We've also got someone called Melanie and Sharon that are after one, but Melanie's also bringing another friend with her. So, and we've got someone inboxing at the moment.
We love it.
We've gone off the hook. I was going to make a cuppa. I didn't.
Well, do you want me to go and make a cuppa? Would you like to do a read?
I'm on the spot now. Okay.
Right, I'll tell you what. Right, let me do Joanne's read. Yeah. I'll go in there and make a nice cup of tea. And then what we do is, you could do a read.
Yeah, go on. You put me on the spot. Go on.
But you could just do a little read with your tarot cards, can't you?
I suppose, yeah.
And then,
what it is, guys.
mediumistically, I can come in and see what I pick up mediumistically.
Yeah, because what it is, guys, I lost my confidence a little while ago with my readings. Not for. It was only because of how I felt about myself, not because of things I was given or anything like that. So I lost my confidence. So I've stopped reading for a little while. Haven't read for a while. So I know, yes. But yeah.
I mean, it's up to you, but I
wasn't expecting it. I wasn't expecting
No, I know. That's why I put you on the spot,
Yeah,
so you can't chicken out.
Yeah.
See how you feel.
Yeah, can I
mean,
see how I go? Is that all right?
If what you could do is you could do a read with your tarot. I'll come in and then I'll see what I can pick up mediumistically. If we can pick up anyone around that way, it's up to you.
Yeah.
It's just that I don't want you to.
You see the sweat falling on my face.
Do you know what I mean? You've got to get your confidence
I've got to
up,
get it back. I
and
have got to get it back. I've got to get it
sometimes
back.
those sort of things, the less we do, the less we.
I know.
Do you know what I mean? We get that fear, don't we? And we, you know.
Yeah. Do you know the last time I picked my cards up was the party we did for Leonie?
Was it?
In November.
Tut, naughty girl.
You have to get it back.
Where's your new ones?
Well, I've been putting them under my pillow and things like
Well,
that. So.
yeah, you should have been playing with them.
Yeah, I will be.
I've got a new
Oh,
pack coming.
don't say maybe next time stay positive. Yeah.
Yeah, you've got to stay positive.
I've got to stay
You
positive.
should be absolutely fine. She
Right.
just Right. Okay.
So what?
Right. Okay. Let me. I've got to do Joanne anyway, bless her, because she hasn't actually had her cards laid out. So Joanne, this is for you. This is not for Rachel. This is for you. But just have a little look and see what you've got coming up. I'm making sure that I clear Rachel's.
Oh, Melanie's saying I can get my confidence with her and I can practice on Melanie.
Yeah.
Bless you. Chris, only do it if you're feeling ready, babe.
Hey?
Got lots of love from him. Little them kisses there.
Only do it if you're feeling ready, babe.
Is. Right.
Yes, I'm not forcing her to do anything.
No.
It's just that I'm saying if she wants to do a little read, then she's more than welcome to. I don't force anyone to do anything.
No, she doesn't. You know, Sue.
You know,
she would anyway.
I just don't want her to get to the point where
I just don't read
she loses all confidence and doesn't read at all, because practice makes perfect. And the more you practice, the more readings you do, the better or more confident you'll be. Do you know, just like I mean?
Yeah.
You worry too much about
See, there's
it.
the worrying thing again.
It is.
Over worrying, over analysing.
Yeah, definitely. You've just got to give what you get, and that's all you can do. You know?
Oh, I try and send them positive energy. Love a bit of positive energy.
Yeah, send it this way.
Yeah. Right, I'm going to sit quietly now because you're doing...
Right, yeah, I'm going to do Joanna. Right, okay, let's have a little look, Joanna, for you. Now, it's almost like, I feel there's been a little bit of a situation going on where it's like you're being told to speak your mind with confidence. So it's almost like maybe you're not agreeing with somebody on something, but it's almost like you're a little bit frightened of speaking out. And they're saying to you, you need to speak out with confidence. You know what I mean? It's a little bit like we're talking about with Emma. You know, it's just that it's almost like you're a little bit frightened to voice your opinion to someone because they're quite opinionated, and you know, it can cause a little bit of friction there. But they're saying speak your mind with confidence. Okay, if you've got something to say, come out and say it. Get it off your chest and come out and say it. Okay, so they're talking about this very much there. Now, you got, with finances, it's talking about money that's around you. So it's almost like there's going to be money around you. And they're talking about successful, like, self-employment. So I don't know if you're already self-employed in some way, or your partner is, or, you know, someone, it's either you or someone connected to you would be a partner or something like that. And they're talking about successful self-employment. So if you've been thinking about doing something on that self-employment basis, it would be good for you and it will bring in more money. But there is going to be money around you. I see it all around you. And it's almost like I'm feeling that it's there at the moment, but it's not there. Does that make sense? It's like, it's almost like, you know it's going to be there, but it's not quite here at the moment. But it will be, because they're talking about you spending a little bit on yourself and enjoying things, okay? Now, what they're saying here as well, it's just funny that what we were just talking about, it's almost like you're feeling a little bit trapped at the moment, but it's more of an illusion, okay? So again, more a little bit of you being a bit frightened to take that step forward and take that bold, you know, step out and be bold. It's talking about, it's almost like you're afraid to do something and take action on something, but it's only an illusion of being trapped. It's not, it's almost like you're trapping yourself, if that makes sense, by your own thoughts, and you need to sort that out and focus that out, okay? And then you'll know exactly where you're going, all right? It's saying it's time for you to buckle down and get things done. It also talks about an angel, that you have an angel around you at the moment, very much so. I know we've all got angels, but you specifically got an angel that's there. It's almost like, again, I feel spiritually, you could be doing something spiritually. It's almost like they want to take you forward spiritually. It's like you've got some psychic abilities of your own, and they want you to sort of, it's almost like they want you, like they're saying there's an angel there waiting to work with you. Do you see what I mean? So I think you need to open up your mind a little bit more, and there'll be that angel that's standing there waiting to work with you. So I do think you have some psychic abilities of your own, okay? I think you know this, it's just that you know, you're not quite sure really on where or what's going to be happening with that, but they're saying, you know, keep an eye out for that. Now they're talking here about a vehicle or car. Either you're changing a car, or if you don't drive, then you're going to learn how to drive and get a car. But there's also definitely talk about, you've got the Chariot, which is like a new car. So there's going to be a new car for you this year. I'm not saying it's a brand new car, but, you know, changing the car that you've already got or something like that, okay? And they're also talking here about, okay, I feel health-wise, things haven't been as they could be, all right? But they are talking about good health to come. So it's like they're saying, you know, you've got good health, or you will have good health to come. But they're also talking here about an intimate relationship. So if you're not in a relationship, then there will be a new relationship for you. If you're already in that relationship, then there'll be a resurgence of that relationship. It's almost like that relationship grows deeper and it becomes more passionate. And do you know what I mean? It's just, I see these two people like really blending together here. So it's a nice relationship. So you need to be, what are you laughing at?
So I don't mean to, I'm just watching the girls talking between themselves in the comments, and they're like, yes.
But I see you keep sort of smiling.
I know, I shouldn't, should I?
And I'm looking, I'm thinking, what's she thinking?
No, I'm just looking at the comments and that.
Yeah, so there's going to be a nice relationship there for you. That's Joanne, okay? Don't let Retro try and steal it. That's yours. Yeah. But yeah, they're talking of a lovely relationship. I feel this person's, if you, as I say, if you're already in it, then he's here already, and he is going to be so good for you. If there isn't one, then there's one to come, and he's going to be good for you. He's going to be good for you, okay? Because I'm seeing this, I'm feeling this lovely coming together. Bodies, no, sorry.
Trust you.
I just see this lovely relationship, and I see it coming in, you know, very, very close. Okay, so I hope that will make sense to you, Joanna. I do think it's going to be a good year for you. Things are looking up, and it's almost like someone's saying here, it's almost like you're thinking, finally, Do you know what I mean? But things are going to start really looking up for you, and everything's going to start falling into place. And you've got to find yourself in a better place than what you was, say, 6 months ago. Okay, so please take that love with you. And I hope you enjoyed the reading.
Lovely. Okay, right. I'm going to sort of say, right, okay. Cut the thing. Sorry. And it's all good. There's a couple on here. Jen's still on. And Anne-Marie, they're waiting for the board. Anne-Marie stayed up, bless her, to see the board.
Aww.
We have one paid, which is Katie.
Right.
Melanie's saying about, should she send payment if I'm going to practice and things like that. But why don't we come on in a couple of days' time to do some more readings? Because a few people have stayed up to watch the board.
Yeah, we could do.
It's been a couple of days of manual cards. Look, you're tickling the hairs on me.
I
Chin.
feel a little escape route going in. Yeah, that's cool. Whatever. You know, I say I don't want to put you on the spot and be mean to you. I just...
Well, there's only Katie left. And then the other two girls are talking about it. One of the girls who's talking about it, she's happy to pay, bless her. But again, they're saying they're talking about the board. They're all saying the board.
I know. And we did put out that we were going to be going on the board tonight, didn't we? Right. So who's
right? Katie's paid. Okay.
Right.
So I'm going to reach out here to Melanie, Sharon. And there was another friend as well. Can we book them for the next time?
Yeah.
If I inbox you girls to sort out for the next time, I will come on and you bring my cards with me, my new ones.
Yeah.
And give it a couple of days.
Yeah.
Tell you on a couple of days. Oh no, you don't pay. No, we don't. You don't need to pay for the board.
No, you don't need to pay for the board.
No,
there's no charge.
No
for the board.
charging for the board. No charging for the board. But yeah, so Melanie and Anne-Marie have been on from the start. All right, okay. Okay. What do you want to do? Oh, Anne says that's fine. So
I'm the friend. Yes, that's fine. Lol. That's Anne-Marie.
yeah,
Yeah.
so a couple of days.
Rachel's saying okay.
Yeah, so we'll do Katie. She's still on.
Yeah.
And then the board. For
Yeah.
Jen and everyone else who's wanting the board.
Is that okay with you guys? We'll do Katie's reading next, and
Quick
then
2-minute coffee.
Yeah.
Grab yourselves a cuppa.
Yeah,
And a
go-
pad
yeah,
and a pen.
get yourself a pen and paper, so that you can start making notes as what's coming through on the board.
Yeah.
Go make yourself a nice cup of tea, put your gym jams on, and be in for a long night. No, I'm only joking. Yeah, we just go with the flow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, they're happy with that.
Right, happy with that? Yeah.
Yeah, they're happy with
Me
that as
too.
well. Yeah,
Let's
me too.
get the board rocking. Yeah, defo.
Okay.
Right, so Katie, you want me to read you now, darling?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do yours now. That's for sure.
Yeah.
And then if the others are quite happy with that.
Yeah. And the ones who want a private inbox about the one-to-ones as well, if you can, as well, that'd be brilliant.
Right, this is Katie we're doing.
This is Katie May. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my God.
No.
Sorry, while you're shuffling, I shouldn't have said that out loud. Jen has sent me a before and after picture of me and now me.
Oh my God. Amazing.
It's not until you actually look at that I see the difference.
I know, look at the big difference, look.
I didn't see that until now.
You're half the size. Already.
Bloody hell. Thank you for sending those, Jen. I've only just... Oh,
Oh.
wow.
Right. Sorry. Whose cards are these? Right. I hate to say this, Kate May. I'm almost feeling like... Oh my God, this is really weird. I'm almost feeling like there's so much chaos around you at the moment. Do you understand that? I just the cards, as you quite rightly see, were going absolutely crazy. Like they're all jumping all over the place. So I think things have been quite chaotic around you recently. Or, you know, there's just lots of chaos around. I don't know why. As I'm linking here, Katie, very much picking up like a gentleman around at the moment, and I feel that he was like, at some point he lived in the country, or there's a country vibration there with him. It's almost like I'm seeing a village, yeah, a village where there's like a little village pub, and you know, it's a really nice little village, and it's like that's where he spent most of his life, living in this village. So I don't know if you can understand who he is. I feel like he comes in very much on a more like a father vibration. I think he liked nature, and I'm just getting a country vibe with him at the moment. Sorry, I've got this stupid flu virus and I'm getting so bunged up. Yeah, so he's coming in around you at the moment. As I say, I feel grandfather, I might be wrong there, but this man connects to you in some way. I'm getting the name of Ken as well for some reason. So if you don't know or understand who Ken is, you may need to ask around. But very much country feel here with this man and his siblings. I'm just going to say farming, but I don't know that they had a farm, but there was certainly kept chickens and things like that, okay? So if you don't understand who that is, you may need to ask around, alright? Oh my god, these cards. I'm so sorry, it's just like they want to jump all over the place. I'm feeling as well, connected around you as well, there's like been some anxiety issues. Do you understand that? It's like you've been feeling anxious about something. It's almost like there's an anxiety, but there's also a feeling of excitement as well, okay? So it's almost like there's exciting things are going to be coming, but you're almost feeling a little bit anxious about... It's like there's going to be change around you, and sometimes change can make you feel a bit anxious. You know, like some people love change, some people like, oh, they're not sure. And I just feel that this change is coming around you, but you're almost feeling anxious. It's almost like you're almost sensing that things are starting to change. Does that make sense to you? I hope so. Now I feel this man is giving me the month of April and the month of September. So again, there would be some sort of birthday or anniversary in those 2 months connected to yourself or someone, you know, very close to you, because he's talking about that, okay? He's very much talking about this. So, you know, if you're not quite sure on who he is, you may need to speak to mum or dad to get that validation, but he's certainly around at the moment, okay? Right.
That's true, just sort of say.
Yeah. Okay, now, first thing that I'm sort of being drawn to here, especially, is the first card, which talks about relationships. Okay, and it's talking about relationships developing to a new level. It's also saying that you've got great intuition yourself. And sometimes you listen to it and sometimes you don't, okay? So it's almost like sometimes things will come in and then afterwards you'll think, do you know what? I knew that. I should have said that at the time, or I should have done that at the time. So telling you to trust and listen to your intuition more, because you do have this great intuition. And I feel this gift comes from someone in spirit as well. It's like, I feel it's connected to this man in some way, that he was very intuitive. So it's almost like you have, you know, your own psychic abilities and gifts as well, you know, but it comes from someone that's passed over now. Yeah, and they're talking here about, again, a lot of job cards coming up tonight, and it might sound a bit cliche that you're giving people the same thing, but I can only give what's here, and that is the work card. So it's talking here about, again, about work. It's either a new job or a step up in the job you're in, but it's like this change is coming, and it's going to be good for you. It could even be, you know, because it's talking about relationships developing to a new level as well. So it's almost like... it's like, yeah, it's like trusting in your intuition. They're talking about this, you know, you really need to trust your intuition on this. But they're talking as well about, you've got the release card, which is like the death card, but it's not death as in death. It's like one door is the end of a difficult situation or phase for you, and it's like one door is closing, and as that door is closing, a new door's opening up for you, and it's a new beginning. So it's almost like a situation has recently come to some sort of end, and, you know, they're talking about you closing the door on this situation, but you still haven't closed the door properly on it, so you still need to do just a little bit more work to push that out. So it becomes your past, you close the door on it, new door opens, and you move forward into a better phase, okay? But it is saying it's time for you to move on now and let go of that, you know, that situation. But as I say, it does talk about relationships that develop to a new level of understanding. And so again, if you're in a relationship, it just almost means that that is getting stronger, you know, and it's going nicely along in that way. Now, they're saying to you it is a successful time. It's like you're going to have the Midas touch. It's almost like everything that you touch now turns to gold. So whatever, again, ideas that you've been playing around in your head or whatever, you know, go out and make these things happen, because they're saying to you it is a successful time coming up for you, and you need to confidently accept the opportunities that you offered. So again, it's like this opportunity comes up on the work front, you know, something to do with work, and they're telling you to take it, go with confidence and believe in yourself, believe that you can do it. Some of your anxieties hold you back as well from self-belief, if that makes sense. It's like, I can't do that. Well, I don't know if I can do that. What if I can't do that? Do you know what I mean? You've got that constant pulling you back, and it's saying to you, you know, confidently go forward now. You are a lot more capable than what you give yourself credit for, okay? And it's telling you that you really need to go out and make something happen there. Now, they're also talking as well about a hospital vibration. So it's like someone's either going into hospital or you're visiting someone in hospital, but there is something coming up where, you know, as I say, you're either going in yourself or you're visiting, but a hospital situation is going to be coming up. Now, it's not telling you it's anything to panic about or anything like that, but, you know, just look out for this when it comes. Now, it's saying here as well about speaking your mind with confidence. So again, it's saying sometimes you lack in that confidence. You worry too much about what people may think or feel about you. And I think it's time now for you to say, do you know what? I don't care what anyone thinks. I am real, I am me. And have the confidence now to be you and not worry so much about what others may think of you. So it's saying speak your mind now with confidence and go forward now, okay? You got the wish card. It's saying that you know, your wishes come true, your concerns are going to fade away, and there's going to be a love of life. So anything that you have been worrying about and had concerns about is going to fade now, and you know, you are going to get your wishes. You're going to get everything you wish for. You just need to believe it. You just need to go out now and think, you know, I will get everything I wish for. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to make it happen. Okay. So, yeah, you know, again, quite exciting times coming up for you. But as long as you don't miss those opportunities, you know, just say to yourself, you know, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do all the things that I've always wanted to do, but something's always held you back, and it is a lack of self-belief, and you need to now go forward and make those things happen. Okay? So I hope this is making sense to you. I do have to say this as well, just as we're talking here. I feel that there's someone connected to you. It's either yourself or someone connected to you, where they lost a baby. I don't know whether, you know, it was a miscarriage or what happened there. It's not my business to know that, but it's like somebody is saying that, you know, a baby went over, but they are talking about a baby that comes again. So it's almost like this baby it wasn't quite, the time wasn't quite right for it to incarnate, but it will come back, if that makes sense. So there will be another baby for whoever this person is that's lost this baby. There will be another baby for them. Okay, so it's like one goes back home, but another one comes back down. Okay, so please take their love with you and know that they're around you, giving you love and support. I hope you enjoyed it.
So that's spot on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent.
There's all sorts going on. Where was I? There was something I was going to say and I completely forgot.
Hard, isn't it? Because you don't know if you're missing something.
Yeah. Saying thank you, lovely reading, for lovely reading.
Excellent.
I really think I've lost it somewhere.
What have you lost?
Oh, that was it. It's just come back to me. I wasn't a comment on here. All night, so I don't know if it's for anyone or anything like that, but, and I don't know why I'm asking, but I just keep getting the name Ben. Ben. All night is just the name Ben.
So can anyone understand who Ben is?
It's been sort of all night. It's come and gone, and
Or is there anyone on here called Ben or understands who Ben is?
I'll try and get anything more from it. But I don't, because you know I find it quite difficult with names, but the girls are really happy after their readings.
Oh, good, good.
Wayne's come on with Ken. Bless him, Wayne. No, it's definitely Ben. Ben. I keep saying Ben. Ben.
Oh, I'm glad you feel positive after your reading, darling.
Okay, there's a couple of Bens. Did you say Ben? If so, yes. Melanie can take Ben.
Who's Melanie? We just
The one I was going to practice on.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Ah, see, she's telling you to get your cards out. He's telling you to get your cards out and do her reading.
So I'm asking for more information, so I'm hoping to get more information on that.
Right, well, I'm going to go and make a cup of tea.
I was going to follow.
Right, what I think we do, guys, right, what we do, you know, if Ben is here
He
for
will
some
always
reason,
come back.
he'll stay here, hopefully, and maybe even connect. She's saying it's very important.
Can I ask, is this a child?
She's saying, come on, very important.
I feel that Ben may have been a child or a young.
Yeah, she would love you to do a quick reading.
He was 20.
He was 20.
Was this recent? Is this a recent passing? And I'm seeing a motorcycle as well. Motorcycle? Oh my god, who says that? A motorbike.
If that's what he's calling it, motorcycle.
I'm seeing a motorbike and I'm seeing
10 years.
Was there a motorbike? Was there anything? I'm seeing it was to do with a motorbike. There's an accident or a motorbike. There's something to do with a motorbike.
Mainly, he often comes with my son. My son has had a motorbike, right? So yeah.
Okay. Okay. Can I just sit and relax into that? Because I'm blocking myself. It's like, all right, let me just sit with it.
That's okay, I'm going to make a cup of tea. Oh, I've got a leg stuck.
Right, hang on. I'm going to sit with my cards.
I was about to go have a wee, but I need to wait too.
You need a wee.
You sure your cards are not in here?
Are these your glasses?
Oh yeah. Thanks. Sorry guys, we just do you know Emma?
We're having a rummage around now.
I thought I saw your cards in here.
Are they? Yeah, 'cause
These
they're
are
not
yours,
here.
aren't they?
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to use them, just carry on
Just
with
sit
what
and
you're
sit.
doing.
Yeah, if I just sit and hold
Yeah.
it.
Obviously connecting, so I'll leave you in front of the camera. I'll go and quickly put the kettle on.
Okay.
Look, don't put yourself under pressure, just go a little bit with what you're getting through
Yeah.
now.
Okay.
Carry on with that. I'll go make a cup of tea, and then we get everyone who can stop and go and make a drink,
Yeah.
get their gym
Okay.
downs on or whatever we want to do.
Okay.
And we're going live on the board, girls.
Okay.
So just relax and chill out, Emma.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you never know, because a few bends could all be for, you know, we'll have to wait and see what comes through with it. Okay, then. Okay. Okay, I'm also getting a K with that as well. I'm not sure if the K is coming with that, but I'm also getting a K around that. So the initial K. So I don't know if this is someone this Ben is bringing in, or someone Ben knows, but I'm getting a K. Okay, I hate this because I feel like I'm sat. Okay. So is your son in spirit, Melanie? Is your son in spirit? Do you understand the K? No, you don't know the K at the moment. Okay. Okay, I've got a bit of a description. I've got a bit of a... Okay. If I give you what I can see, this lad, I would say, well, everybody's taller than me. I'm only 5'2", but I would say he was about 5'6", 5'7". Chestnutty brown hair. It's like a wavy sort of short brown hair. Bluey green eyes. I don't know if this is making sense. Right, okay, I'm just going to give what I'm feeling. Okay, I'm feeling this is a love connection. But not in the love of... a love interest of some sort, was a partner, or that sort of interest as such. A possible love interest. I can't see your picture, darling. Sorry, I would have to come out and go in. Was his passing unexpected? Was it like, obviously as I said it, unexpected? It just sort of happened and it wasn't, you know, because I feel it was quick. I don't feel. I feel it was unexpected. I don't know. I hope this is making. I hope this is making sense. I'm sort of doing. I'm giving bits of what I'm seeing.
Good. What I was going to say, Emma, is because I think after a certain period of time, we may get kicked off here.
Yeah.
So it's better that we come off.
Yeah. And
then get everyone going and make themselves a drink or whatever they need to do.
Oh yeah. How long have we been on?
And then go back on because we've been on for 2.25 hours.
Oh, right. Okay. Okay. I'm going to sit with my cards for a bit, Melanie. Okay. I'm doing well. Bless you. We're going to get Facebook will kick us off. I've just been told. So what I'm going to do, we're going to come off, and I'll try and keep the connection there, and then we'll come back on and restart that again. Is that okay? And then if we'll do that, if that's okay, yeah. I am emotional. I feel all like, because it's, I don't know. sweet. Does that make sense? It's sweet. It's the only way I can sort of put it. But yeah, he does come with love, a lot of love, and I think that's what it is. But I really don't want to break the connection at all. I really don't. But obviously, I've just been told we are going to get kicked off for being on an extra time. Oh, bless you guys. Thank you. But yeah, no, I do feel this person's coming with a lot of love. I also feel he watches you crying a lot. At night, I'm feeling you sit and cry a lot. That sounds awful, doesn't it? You're quite emotional at night time and things like that, and he's there when you're quite emotional at times. It's like he wants to console you. It's like he's saying it's okay, it's okay. I don't know if that makes sense, but he's saying it's okay. There's also something, he's saying something about you're carrying a load of guilt. There's stuff there that you're carrying guilt for that you shouldn't be. I don't know if that makes sense. Okay. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm so sorry, guys. I am gonna leave it there. End the video, but please make a cuppa and come back. Everybody make a cuppa and come back, okay? And we will be back on, okay? Bless her. Bless you. Make a cuppa and come back.